Hey there, folks. Nate from Out on the Bull, New Dads. I have this fundamental belief that everything is going to be exactly the same as what it always was. It's kind of cute. They bring this baby back from the hospital with their partner, and they think that everything is just going to be the way it's always been. Baby's going to go to sleep, mum's going to be fine, and then I'm just going to go out to the pub, or I'm going to go and play sport with my buddies, or I'm going to go and do whatever activity it is, sit in the shed for the next 5 hours during the week, go work 5 days a week, and then come home and expect everything's going to be exactly the same as it always was. Fundamentally incorrect, guys. I'm sorry to break this to you, but things have changed drastically. You've got this little new baby, and your world's been turned upside down, and you just haven't admitted it to yourself yet. We've been pretending to ourselves all this time things are going to be okay. And that transition period to manhood starts when your partner gets pregnant and we're still pretending, and then it continues all the way until I think it's a year or 18 months old, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to start knuckling down here because my life's falling apart. My wife's miserable. My child is suffering because I'm not there. I've been pretending to myself all this time that stuff was, I was living this old life, and that's absolutely not true. The moment you bring that baby home, you have two parts to your life. You've got before you had kids, and then you have after you had kids, and it's a complete separation. There's a schism there. There's a break between you and your old life, and you cannot go back ever. And we try to pretend to ourselves that we can, but we can't. That life is gone. Back before I had kids, I can't even remember what that's like. There's no comprehension, there's no understanding of what life was like before you had a dependent, before you had a responsibility for this tiny little thing. So I encourage you to look at yourself clearly and strongly in the mirror and ask yourself, am I pretending that I'm living this old life where it's just about me, or it's just about me and my partner? Usually it's just about us, because guys, hey, we're pretty selfish beings. We're usually all about us and how we can get better and stronger and live the life that we want to, and just forget about even our wives and partners. But it's time to drop that, because we've got a child as well, and looking forward to the future, we've got to think about where that child is going to sit in the world. Children aren't just ours. They belong to the world. They're everyone's. They've got peers and friends, and then your extended family. They are a member of the world. The way that you raise your child has an impact on the world. It's a pretty big responsibility that you've got to take. What you do now profoundly affects the way the world is in 10, 20, 30, 40 years' time. And there's a realm of scientific research that talks about the way that kids are brought up profoundly affects how happy they are, how satisfied they are. It all comes back to how they're brought up. The nature versus nurture argument. Nurture is the fundamental. If you can provide a child with love and a safety, then you are winning the game. And that child is going to live a happy and satisfied life. So that's the goal, is that we bring ourselves into the family. We shut out that old life. We say goodbye to it, which is a sad moment that we've got to say goodbye, because it's such a beautiful life, living this wonderful life where we can do whatever the hell we want, whenever we want to do it. And now we're bound to this dependent of ours. So I encourage you to take a look in the mirror, let it go, however long that takes. It might take months, it might take years. And join your family, join your partner, join your child. Give your child the love and affection and connection that it needs. and reap the rewards as time goes on. I know it's a big step. It's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be amazing. Trust me. It's Nate from Al and the Bull. Hit subscribe below if you'd like to hear